complaining about Davido, Davido's baby mama herself, Sophia MOMODU, also accused Davido of threatening her life. Okay, in a document dated the 10th of January this year, Sophia, through her lawyers, accused Davido of cyberbullying, harassment, and threat to her life. The document stated that Davido had paid blogs to publish false statements about Sophia. The document stressed that there had been previous emails to the singer's legal team regarding this same matter, which had been ignored. Going on, they stated that Davido would be held responsible if anything happened to Sophia MOMODU. All right, now, Sophia's petition actually was a day after Tiwa Savage's own petition. Yeah.
You know, he's your thief.
So, when you break the law, you face the music. That it's got nothing to do with being my faith.
I try as much as possible not to take sides. We've not heard the side of Davido because as much as
he hasn't reacted.
He has not reacted. As much as we know is that Davido and Tiwa Savage used to be very close.
They actually used to live together. They were that close.
That was what she said.
Yeah.
When she just came back, she returned to Nigeria.
She lived in his apartment. Yeah.
Even as for a very period of time, you will know that he's Davido's daughter and Tiwa Savage's son. They've always been close. They
go to the same school.
I've always seen them like family friends. That's how I've seen them. So coming up, you know, when they unfollowed each other, I thought it was going to be there until Tiwa Savage's ex-husband,
T-Bills,
came out and was making those statements. The truth is, one thing I've known about T-Bills is that as though they are not in a marriage, he's not in the marriage with Tiwa Savage. He so much respects this lady. You understand? So he feels, I think he feels that anything that happens to her happens to the son. I think that is the link actually. So he so much protects her because because of the son. So because of their close relationship, I was like, what's going on? Not until, in all honesty, I thought the ex-husband, Tiwa Savage's ex-husband, was blowing the whole thing out of proportion. Not until Tiwa Savage came out with
the petition.
And I said, okay, now this thing is serious. However it is, these are things that Tiwa Savage, Davido, and his own baby mama, Sophia MOMODU, these are things they can actually sort out outside the social media. That was what we were talking about last week.
Okay.
Everything must not be brought to the social media. We are not so much interested in your private lives. Give us the music, and thank you Tiwa Savage for the movie that is coming up. Yeah. Give us the movie, give us the songs. That's what we are interested in. We are not interested in your private.
You know the way they think this thing. Meanwhile, like we said before, Davido has not reacted to all these issues. He's away on vacation in France, some part of France, with his wife and their twins, okay, his family. So, you know what they say about the friend of my enemy? He's my enemy. Do you get what I mean? I think that is what is playing out. Okay, so Davido has an issue with his baby mama.
Okay.
All right, that is on the one hand.
Yes.
All right, so Sophia has been, through some posts on Instagram, she has been putting it out there in a subtle way that things are not okay between herself and her child's father. She even mentioned the fact that Davido was abandoning the child, all right, and that's because he wanted to get back at her. And things like that were already on the table. Now here is Tiwa Savage, who is supposed to be Davido's friend. To Davido, she's supposed to be on his camp. And here she is now frolicking with, you know, the baby mama that he is having an issue. I think that's where all of this started from. So you choose which side you belong.
No.
I'm just painting, you know, the picture of what I see.
That is what he is acting on. He is wrong. Before the issue between the Davido and Sophia came up, were they not all together? Was Tiwa Savage not a friend to Sophia?
Or maybe the friend of your is the friend. Hold on. I want to ask you a question. Is the friend of your enemy your friend?
At this point in time, I was a friend to both of you. So because two of you, it's like
she should have stayed neutral. That's what you're saying.
It's possible she's neutral, but if you don't want you to be
loyalty, like let me know you are for me.
Which is not possible. We've been friends all along. So because three of us, we've been friends. Then two people are not having issues, and
you know what this says to me. This says to me that there are deeper issues than what has already been brought to the fore. There are things we might not be privy to, at this point in time that's been going on. Because if we look at how Davido started with Sophia, and even though they have had issues earlier on, if you recall, December of 2017, Davido and the baby mama Sophia, they've been quarreling before them, but then they settled, at the Ovation Red Carol. The issue even had Dele Momodu, who is an uncle to Sophia. They were all in that, but then they made peace in 2017, and then it seemed like things were okay. We saw what Davido did. He loves Imade, that's his first child. He loves her so much. We've seen him display that affection on social media, like he's gone above and beyond for that girl. So for him to actually, withdraw from the child to the point where the mother of the child is actually saying things like he has abandoned, he's neglected the child, he doesn't pay school fees, he doesn't do all. Then I feel there are deeper issues that we don't know. They don't want to. Yes, and all this one is just. The ones that are just hanging, and all of that. Anyways, whatever the issues you're having with someone, threatening somebody's life is a crime. It is a crime. You cannot threaten someone and say, I'm going to kill you or I'll mess you up or, make those kind of threats, all right? That's bullying, it's threat to life, and actually you can go for it. So let's be careful. Anyways, the Lagos State Police has actually come out to say that they are looking into the petition by Tiwa Savage over the alleged bullying and threat to life as reported by Tiwa Savage. And they said they confirmed that they received the petition and they have already begun investigation. According to the police, they are like, if Davido is found culpable of what he's accused of, then they will do what is right. All right, nobody is above the law at the end of the day. You cannot, because you have a celebrity status, and then you run amok and just threaten people. That is if it's true. Okay, so it's still a developing story. Let's see how that goes. But then enough drama already. I mean, the year 2024, the first month has not even gone half.
Someone said the year has not have. There's yet to be a wrinkle on the face
of the year 2024.
No wrinkle yet.